fight commentary breakdowns here. We have GX Monkey King Kyokushin versus Rocket Launcher Kickboxer. He's coming off a loss against a Muay Thai guy, and he's coming off a loss against Katsuaki, who I think is the favorite to win. We didn't get a chance to see this guy's kickboxing, so hopefully we just see it here. All right, here we go. So, keeping a little bit... our kickboxer is connecting with the leg kicks again, twice already. So, I think... So, kickboxer... because GX is not the type to blitz in like Katsuaki did in the previous, I think Kickboxer is going to have a good chance at beating GX. Because Kickboxer looks like a counter striker. He's a counter puncher, counter kicker. So he's waiting for GX to press in, but GX doesn't have that explosiveness that Katsuaki had. So, you see, GX is coming in, but our Kickboxer's blocking most of the hits. So... see, the leg kicks are connecting again. Kickboxer, I think, as long as he sticks to the formula, he's going to win this. Because right now, GX Monkey King has no answer. He has no Kyokushin answer against the kickboxers that look like it might have hit the cup. But GX Monkey King has no answer for kickboxers' low kicks. So on top of that, GX Monkey King's hands are kind of more at maybe like chest level. So Kickboxer's also able to kind of go over GX Monkey King's arms and strike him. So GX Monkey King has his arms kind of at a not optimal place. And for those of you that do Kyokushin, let us know why. Is it because you guys practice blocking kicks with punches? Or is it just because since you guys don't have punches to the face, you don't have your guard up? Let us know what this is. But... this is definitely, so far, a 10-9 round. Unless GX Monkey King can really turn this around, this round is a solid round for Kickboxer Rocket Launcher. Look at that, GX Monkey King trying to do a little bit of a distraction, but it did not work. His elbows seem to work. Also, Kickboxer does overextend some of his strikes. So if GX Monkey King's corner kind of pays attention to this, tell him to kind of like... change up his strategy. Don't eat the leg kicks because he's in quite a few leg kicks. His hands need to be attached to his face because he's been punched many times, and we're going to count this after the round. And yeah, it's not looking good for GX Monkey King this round. His aggression isn't going anywhere. If you are aggressive, but you just eat hits, right? And you miss, or you get blocked. And also you get punched in the face. So... also, it's really interesting he's wearing a gi, another leg kick by Kickboxer. The thing about gis is that toes and stuff could get caught in it, right? So that's interesting. I mean, there's a style versus style for King of Dragons. So GX Monkey King also just ate a punch to the face. But it's style versus style, so I guess people have to represent their style. So, it's pretty cool. Let's definitely look at the amount of significant strikes. So I will have that for you while we look at the replays. Oof, great punch. Great punch. Again, going over GX's arms, man. GX had that one kick, but see, he snapped it. He didn't really follow through. And it didn't lead to other things. GX has this habit of using one or two strikes. So I have my book here. The most significant was the punches to the head. Rocket Launcher hit GX Monkey King. 14 significant strikes to the head. The second most significant strike was the kicks to the leg, to the thighs especially. Kickboxer did 11 significant strikes. So this is a very 10-9 round for our Kickboxer. Kickboxer's striking is not perfect, right? We noticed Kickboxer overextended his punches a few times. GX Monkey King was able to catch Kickboxer with two elbows. GX Monkey King, I think, threw two elbows like this that hit our Kickboxer. And on top of that, GX Monkey King did land one leg kick to Kickboxer. So if I were GX Monkey King's corner, I would say a few things. I would say, stop charging in, all right? Be more strategic. If you do launch kicks, follow up with punches or other kicks. Kickboxer overextending. I think the corner needs to give him some advice on that, because if you can make the Kickboxer overextend, then you can probably catch him. So these are just some of my thoughts. Let's see how they do in second round. Round 2, fight. So let's see if GX Monkey... Okay, so GX Monkey King has gotten more explosive. So he's just not, he's still going in, but he's adopting some of the Katsuaki explosiveness. It's off balance, man. A body kick by Kickboxer. Ooh, Kickboxer, interesting. There's a something there that could be exploited. Something about how he moved his head. But, so GX Monkey is just like, okay, I'll just blitz in more. He is throwing more combos. He's telling Kickboxer to come, which is good. Get bait Kickboxer. Exactly. You see, dude, keep doing that. Bait Kickboxer. Oof. Can't be eating those leg kicks, man. By the third round, if it gets there. So, you see what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. Now, it's interesting because GX Monkey King's punches also don't have that kind of power that Kickboxer has, man. I think if there's anything to be said, I was going to say this, but I think what this probably means is that we need a black belt Kyokushin in here. I was going to say that kickboxing probably is better for ring fighting than Kyokushin, but then I know someone would say, well, you just need a black belt in there, so. Anyways, dude, that was a pretty okay combo. The thing is, it seems like GX's combos aren't muscle memory yet. He's kind of like thinking about it. Kind of like when I spar. So I see a lot of myself in GX. That's why. Oh, great body kick. Okay, I think there's an opening there. How do you get Kickboxer to open up his arms and kick him? Don't aim for his body. I know you have the flexibility, but just aim towards his body. Aim towards his ribs. GX is doing the distraction thing that didn't work in the first round. He paid for it again, man. He had a jab to the face. Ugh, another leg kick. Kickboxer has still figured out our GX Monkey King. I wonder, dude, their throws in Kyokushin. When Kyokushin took on Muay Thai in those famous fights, that's how they won. The Kyokushin fighters that beat the Muay Thai fighters were the ones that threw them. So I wonder if GX is going to do something. Oh, okay. That's fancy, but how much damage is that doing? So I think this was closer, but this is still a 10-9 round for Kickboxer. Woo! That body kick looked like it hurt. So Kickboxer's coming in now. See, Kickboxer's going in. Keep letting Kickboxer do that, GX. So they're kind of in a weird kind of like street yard brawl type of position. Oh, GX Monkey King landed on top. That, a little bit of top domination might have made this round too close to call. So, let's watch some of the... GX is being wild, man. He calls him a Monkey King. He is fighting kind of like a monkey, and he's paying for it. He's getting... The Kickboxer has much tighter strikes, right? Covers up much more, so GX is getting... See, that didn't hit him either. That didn't hit Kickboxer either. They almost kissed. So upon reanalyzing, counting all the strikes, it is much closer. Even though Rocket Launcher did look like he was kind of more in control, they actually landed about the same number of head strikes to each other. GX landed one more. So GX landed 7 strikes to the head. Rocket Launcher landed 6 significant strikes to the head. GX actually landed more kicks to the body. Rocket Launcher, of course, doing way better with kicks to the legs, right? Rocket Launcher got GX Monkey King with 14 solid thigh kicks. Now, towards the end of the round, there was a little bit of a takedown, and GX Monkey King came up on top, and he had 6 seconds of ground dominance. So I guess when you factor that in, that besides the thigh kicks, the strikes were pretty close, and then GX Monkey King had better ground time. So I think with that being said, this round was too close to call. So if I were to give this, I would probably still give this to Rocket Launcher, but in reality, it is too close to call. So let's see what happens next round. Round 3. All right, this is the round, man. Again, GX Monkey King going in way aggressive. So he has the stamina. We all know, ooh, he had a pretty solid body kick. Another leg kick. Okay, so, that kick landed. Wow, interesting. Very interesting endurance. GX Monkey King swinging for the fences. Wow, even doing some Muay Thai plum-like knees. So, okay, GX Monkey King wants this to be a 10-9 round for him. Because, yeah, I would say... That's really noble of him because he's technically probably lost 2 rounds. So he's like, at least I'll win one round, even if I lost the fight. So that's pretty good. He's got the fighting spirit. So, again, same exact kind of flaws in his technique as the previous rounds. Hands not at his face when needed. Hands are just there. Look at his hands. What's going on with his hands, man? They're not low enough to kind of launch a strike without rocket launcher seeing it with his peripheral. They're not high enough to protect you. They're not close enough to your ribs to protect your ribs. They're just kind of like hovering, like, a karate guy going, Huda, Ichi, San, like that kind of stuff. Oh, that was a solid hit to GX Monkey King's jaw. By the way, guys, do your chin tucks. If you did your chin tucks, your chin would naturally retract, kind of more like how Kickboxer's chin is. It wouldn't be dangling. And I will guarantee you that GX Monkey King is not purposely trying to dangle his chin. So, there looks to be a little bit of Kickboxer's tired. That's what I'm trying to say. GX Monkey King is tired too. So both of them are tired. And this round I think it's kind of close too, because initially I think GX Monkey King landed more strikes, but now I think our man Rocket Launcher has surpassed him. So we might have to go back and count that. Also, GX Monkey King landing more leg strikes. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Leg strikes. Leg strike. Leg strike. I like that he's attempting head movement, but it doesn't seem to be working that well for him. Oh, you see what I'm talking about? Okay, that was good. He's fighting back when pressured, GX Monkey King. He's even trying to check the kicks. He fights kind of like me, man. It's kind of funny. Like, slightly spazzy, slightly uncoordinated, but with potential. Maybe I'm humble bragging about myself too, but I see a lot of how I fight in him. It's really funny. GX Monkey King is aggressive. Okay, so that was the end of the third round. They could decide whether to do an extra round. And looking at this, I think, yeah, they do an extra round. So it looks like the referees decided this round is probably a little too close to call too, so they'll do an extra round. Okay, cool. So this round was interesting. Rocket Launcher got a little bit more strikes than GX Monkey King. I might have miscounted GX Monkey King strikes. I might have missed one or two, but Rocket Launcher still got more strikes. GX seems to have finally realized that low kicks work. So he was kicking Rocket Launcher in the legs, not as much as Rocket Launcher was kicking him back, but he was trying. And GX was landing those body kicks. And we also saw GX, because he knows that our man's a kickboxer, he could probably try to land some knees on our kickboxer. So GX tried a few times. He need Kickboxer once in the head, and then he need him twice in the body. He tried. So I would still give it to Kickboxer. I think for the sake of the entertainment and for the sake of making it a definitive, that's probably why they decided to make it an extra round. So let's watch the extra round. OT round. Overtime. So again, GX Monkey King going in aggressive. Wow, GX Monkey King, man. And I have other fights that I've seen of his. He can take a beating. That's what we see. So Kickboxer just has to stick to his kickboxing, which is cover up, be tight, and you'll just eat fewer strikes than GX with his kind of hands there. So Kickboxer, just stick to your fundamentals, you'll win. We see that, remember that time Chilala got beat by the Muay Thai? Not in King of Dragons, but in one of the other promotions. It was the same thing. The other guy just stuck to his fundamentals and beat Chilala. Just keep it tight, keep it controlled. Keep yourself protected, launch strategic strikes, and you'll win. Let him spaz himself out. So, it looks like GX Monkey King. Oh, finally, a punch to the body. I was going to say that there's no punch to the body. Finally, there's a punch to the body. So, there we go. Punch to the body more, man. He's inviting you to punch to both his face and his body because his hands, GX's hands, are not protecting either his hands or his body. It might be, I don't know, I was going to make a joke, but the joke, my mind's not quick enough. Anyways, so it looks like this round is going to be pretty close again. So if we have all attempting a Philly shell right there, our GX Monkey King, except you don't have your head too close. Philly shell's supposed to protect your head. Don't lead with your head when you do Philly shell. But woo, man, they are swinging. So, well, oof, nice. That was a good punch, solid punch by GX Monkey King. Very good showing. I mean, I think first round definitely went to Kickboxer. Second round arguably went to Kickboxer. And third round arguably went to Kickboxer. This was pretty close. So I think just the grand scheme of things, I think Kickboxer won this. I mean, if GX Monkey King completely dominated in this fourth round, then there might be an argument for GX Monkey King taking this. But the thing is, Kickboxer won definitely the first round. And the second, third, and this OT round, it just seems like, by the way, that's Victor. That's the organizer. So it just seems like Kickboxer kind of, it just seems like Kickboxer won. So let's see if that is the case. Also, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool, Victor. Victor, thanks for showing us what you got. Here we go. Here is the ruling. Super fight. So here we go. Okay, so it was, look at this. One judge actually gave it to GX Monkey King. Really interesting. Two judges gave it to our Kickboxer. So there we go. Makes sense. So you guys can watch the rest of this. There are interviews, right? Interviews with both fighters. And then there's some cool animation in the beginning. You can watch their entrances. I was trying to find our Kickboxer on social media, but he doesn't seem to use social media. So friends with this guy. So I'll let him know. We saw it. All right, guys. This was Fight Commentary Breakdown. Fight Commentary Breakdown. 夜空中最亮的星，能否记起春与我同行，消失在风里的身影？我祈祷拥有一颗透明的心灵和会流泪的眼睛，给我相信。I always f that up, man.